slice of pizza, some hot chicks, a bottle of water, and the system.
We've never, for some reason, had a lot of people into our music.
He came up to us, like the Wizard Factor after the show, and he's like, yeah, I like you guys. I know you guys are like the out there rockers and stuff, but you know, if you guys want a fan base, you guys should have a more mainstream sound.
You could be like the greatest musician on the planet, and because you can't get out there because people won't give you the time of day, you won't go anywhere.
And we're like, what the fuck? Why are you telling us how to make music? You know, like that shouldn't be your job.
When I'm in something, I'm in 100%, and I was like, you know, putting my like heart and soul into like these bands and not seeing results.
And you start pointing fingers at the people in your band, like you could do this better, you could do this better, you could do this better, that could make us better. When in reality, like it's all about what everyone else thinks of you.
And what is your band name? The Blizzard Quactory, also known as the Wizard Factory.
I used to be in bands. I was in Rocket Zombies, and before that the Violators, and was a part of a small group called 3 Words that didn't really get anywhere.
Right now, I guess I'm somewhat in between bands. I used to be in, I guess, a post-hardcore band called Within High Walls.
I'm in a band called Sky Highway, and I play guitar and sing in Sky Highway.
What fan base? There's no fan base.
We're not that well known.
We wanted to get as many fans in as many ways as possible.
You obviously have to find yourself being wrong at some points.
Even when I was in a rock band, I never worried about how many people were at the show. I've played for like probably over 1,000 people, and I've played for literally like 2 people.
We get a couple people now and then that are really into what we're doing, but then we end up becoming personal friends with those people, and then it's like your friends are your fans. So we pretty much don't have any fans that we don't know.
I guess we don't really promote ourselves enough.
A really good way to do it is at school. Pass out flyers at school when everyone's with their friends. Be like, hey, what are you guys doing this Friday? Like, everybody, you guys should come out, like, as a group, like, because a lot of people would rather go to a show with their friends, because if they don't like the show, at least they'll be with their friends, you know, it's a bonus.
You kind of just gotta not worry about, not worry about that and play and make sure you play well.
You can book your own shows, but everyone directs you to Pinup. They kind of have a monopoly on the scene. They really want everyone to go through them.
Well, first we're in affiliation with this company called Pinup Productions, which they play shows at various venues around San Jose.
If you're just looking for shows and stuff, just randomly, yeah, I mean, Pinup will get you shows and stuff.
We get offered plenty of shows by Pinup Productions, as I'm sure you've been told about.
I've been with Pinup ever since I started playing shows, so I've seen it change over the years. 3 years ago, it was very, very much more about let's get these kids out there, let's get these kids doing what they love to do, let's set them up with venues, start them small in Nickel City, like I said, and then make them progress, and like if they're starting to bring kids and people are starting to like them, we'll move them to San Jose Skate and the venue and then all this good stuff. But I've just seen a drastic decline in interest for the actual artists.
There's not much of a scene now, and with like companies like Pinup trying to turn a profit and just benefit for themselves, it's not gonna happen.
I think it has to do with a couple of things. The main thing is there's a lot of bands now. Everybody wants to be in a band now.
What Pinup wants to do is just suck everything in and kind of just own everything, and I mean that's good for them business-wise, but I mean I don't think they do anything, and they're not really, I don't know if they're hurting more than helping.
It's cool because there's someone to go to, but at the same time when there's only one person to go to, and then all these bands are going to the same person, it makes it really difficult for one guy to get all these bands out there.
San Jose Skate did weekly shows every Saturday night. We booked 5 to 7 bands sometimes. On average, it was probably 200 people every Saturday night. But yeah, I think it actually gave kids something to do. Like, I know it gave me something to do when we started the company, so something positive. Where do you think, I mean, your friends' bands come from? Where Kyle Reese goes to local high school, you know? Like, how are they going to get famous? And, like, how did Metallica get famous? They started local, too.
And it's like, when you're finally at the point where, like, you're so happy with just these 5 guys and you realize that, like, you can be with them for that amount of time, it's a great feeling.
It's that gamble of, like, finding the right people and, like, building that kind of family and making music that we could all appreciate and hopefully make or bring more listeners into our appreciation.
I can't imagine all the bands that I've met, you know, and all the friends I've made through music. So,
to anyone in a band, just work your ass off and give it 100%. Then, you know, one day you'll be recognized for whatever talent you have, and it'll pay off. So.